Hi, Scott Machine Dad. Welcome back to the channel. I recently let someone shoot one of my little 81 Berettas, and she didn't know how to properly decock it, and it almost went off. So I'm going to show you something that I thought everybody knew, but obviously I deal with a different level of skill set. When you have a gun that doesn't decock itself, but it is a double single. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, this is a Beretta. This one's a 96. When the hammer's back, you know, you rack it, you load it. On this one, you have a decocker. You push the lever, it does the work for you. Well, that's nice. On the older Tauruses, the Beretta 81s and Beretta 84s, unless you have the later versions, they don't do that work for you. When you cock it, it stays back, but you still want to carry it with a hammer down. So you've got to get the hammer to go down. Now, most people, if they learn how to decock a gun from watching TV. You have to understand that when they decock a gun on TV, first of all, they have an actor doing it, and it's not a gun guy. And the second of all, they have a dead gun. Unless you're Alec Baldwin, they have a gun that has dummy rounds in it or isn't even capable of firing. So it doesn't matter if they do it safely because the gun is safe. Again, unless you're Alec Baldwin. So, I'm going to give you a quick little lesson that you need to know if you have like a Taurus 92, a Beretta 81, and a Beretta 84. When you rack that slide and your hammer's back, you're going to have to use your trigger to lower the hammer. You put your thumb up here and you squeeze the trigger until you feel the sear release. See how the hammer's now going to move forward. You do not hold the trigger in all the way. What happens if this slips out of your hand? The gun will fire. You'll Alec Baldwin somebody. No. What you do is you squeeze, you feel the sear release the trigger, then you immediately let go of the trigger. Okay? Then you lower the hammer. What happens is you saw the trigger move forward, the hammer will go to half cock. It does not go all the way down to the firing pin. You can't set the gun off that way. Then you turn your safety on and you carry your firearm. So again, I'll show that to you one more time. Well, actually, I'll show it to you a couple more times because I'm going to do it on the Beretta too. Hammer's back. I'm going to reach around with this hand and do it so it's easier to see. Hammer's back. You squeeze and it releases the hammer. See how the hammer's moving? You immediately let go of the trigger. Watch the trigger as I let the hammer go. See the hammer trigger go forward to a reset? And now the hammer can't even fall all the way. It falls to half cock. That's just the way to safely decock one of these pistols. Well, and then you'll say things, well, that only works with the Taurus. Beretta 81. If you do it the wrong way, you squeeze trigger and let it go, get halfway down, goes all the way down, the gun will go off. You do it the right way, squeeze it till it comes off the sear, let go of the trigger, squeeze it till it comes off the sear. I'm trying to get my fingers out of the way. Let's try it this way. Till it gets off the sear. As the hammer starts to move just a little bit past the sear position, let go of the trigger. The trigger will spring forward into a reset and the hammer will only fall to decock. And when it goes to decock, it can't be, half cock, pardon me, it can't fire. Then you put your safety on and you carry it that way. That's the way to safety to decock the Beretta series or the Taurus series double single that doesn't have a decocker. If you do it that way, you're not going to hurt yourself or anybody else. If you do it the wrong way, eventually karma's going to catch up to you and you're going to have an accidental discharge, and we don't want that. Thanks for coming back for a quick tutorial. Come see us again.